Hello students, welcome back after your vacations. I hope you all had a good time with your friends and family. So students, in the last video we learned about construction. We learned how to construct line segments, perpendiculars and circles. So can you tell me how are figures formed or how are closed figures formed? Closed figures are formed by line segments. So today we will learn how to measure these figures in terms of perimeter and area. So in today's video we will learn about chapter 15, that is perimeter and area. We will start by learning the meaning of the term perimeter and then we will learn how to calculate the perimeter of square, rectangle and triangle. Then we will move on to the second part of the chapter, that is area. We will first understand the meaning of the term area and then we will learn how to calculate the area of a square and rectangle. At the end we will solve few word problems based on perimeter and area. Now let's understand where we need to calculate perimeter and where we need to calculate area. So here we have a table and I need to cover the top of the table with this cloth and I need to decorate the edges with the ribbon. Now how will I know what is the measure of the cloth required to cover the tabletop and what is the measure of the ribbon required to cover or to decorate the edges? Let's understand with the help of the definition of perimeter and area. So to find the distance covered along the boundary of a closed figure, we find the perimeter. Now let's look at the definition of perimeter. So what is perimeter? The distance covered along the boundary forming a closed figure when you go around the figure once is called as perimeter. So here we have a figure. Let's name this figure as A, B, C, D. So when I go along the boundary of A, B, C, D once, I'll calculate the perimeter. So what is the general formula for perimeter? Perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. So let's write the measurement of this figure. So this is a rectangle, right? So the opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. So I'm giving the length is equal to 5 centimeter and breadth as 3 centimeter. So how I will calculate the perimeter of rectangle ABCD? Perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. So I will add on all the sides, that will be AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. So that will be 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3. Right? So how much it will be? 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13 and 13 plus 3 is 16. So we got perimeter of ABCD as 16 centimeter. So the generalized formula for perimeter is sum of all sides. So here we have a question which says find the perimeter of the following figure. So here we have a figure named ABCDEF. Right? So this is a regular closed figure made up of line segments and we need to find the perimeter of this figure. Now we learned the perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. So first I will write perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. Now here first we will name the sides. So we have AB, BC, CD, DE, EF and FA. So first I will write down that. So AB plus BC plus CD plus DE plus EF and plus FA. Now let's write down the measurement of these line segments. So AB is equal to 11 centimeter. Don't forget to write the unit provided. BC is equal to 13 centimeter. CD is equal to 11 centimeter. DE is 10. EF is 20 centimeter. And last FA is equal to 16 centimeter. So when you add up all these numbers, that is 11 plus 13 plus 11 plus 10 plus 20 plus 16. You get 81, and you will write the unit as 81 centimeter. So students, please note, when we are talking about perimeter, we write the unit centimeter or meter, kilometer or millimeter. There is no power attached to the unit. So here we got the answer as 81 centimeter. That is perimeter of this figure, that is A, B, C, D, E, F is 81 centimeter. So we learned how to calculate the perimeter of closed figures. So now you can calculate the measure of the ribbon required to decorate the edges of the tabletop. Now we will learn how to find or how to calculate the perimeter of square, rectangle and triangle. Let's learn how to calculate the perimeter of a rectangle. So here we have a rectangle named PQRS, right? So we know that according to the property of a rectangle, the opposite sides are equal to each other. So I have named the dimensions of this figure as L and B. So for PQ, I have marked it as L. Similarly for RS, since it is the opposite side and it is equal to PQ, I have marked L here as well. For QR, I have marked B. Similarly for PS, I have marked B. So L is length and B is breadth. So according to the formula for perimeter, we know that perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. So let's apply that formula here as well. So we have the sides as PQ plus QR plus RS plus SP. Now PQ is equal to L, QR is equal to B, RS is equal to L, and SP or PS is equal to B. So now let's add these terms. So you remember about like terms and unlike terms, like variables and unlike variables. So I can add on the like variables, right? So L plus L is 2L and B plus B is 2B. Now in this, can I take 2 common, because 2 is here as well as here. So let's take 2 common, and in the brackets let's write the remaining terms, that is L plus B. So the generalized formula for perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into L plus B. L is equal to length plus B is equal to breadth. So we got the formula as 2 into length plus breadth. So whenever we need to calculate the perimeter of a rectangle, you will use the formula 2 into length plus breadth or 2 into L plus B. So here we have a question which says, find the perimeter of rectangle ABCD. Here we have the required figure. ABCD is the rectangle and the length or the measure of length is 4 cm and the measure of breadth is 3 cm. So first we will write the required measurements provided. So we know length is equal to AB, that is 4 cm, and breadth is equal to AD. Breadth is equal to AD, that is 3 cm. We know the formula to calculate perimeter of a rectangle, so we will mention the formula, that is perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. Now it's up to you. You can write the entire term length plus breadth, or you can also write the abbreviation, that is L plus B. So now let's substitute the values in this formula. So first we will write 2 into, so length is equal to 4 cm, so I will write 4, plus breadth is equal to AD, that is 3 cm, right? So 2 into, first we will solve the bracket, the BODMAS rule. So 4 plus 3 is 7. Now we will remove the bracket and we will write 2 into 7. So what is 2 into 7? That is 14, and we will write the required unit. So the perimeter of rectangle ABCD is 14 centimeter. Let's learn about second kind of four-sided figure, that is a square. So we will learn how to calculate perimeter of a square. Again we will use the generalized formula of perimeter to find the formula for perimeter of a square. So we know that perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. Here I have named the sides of the square UVWX as A. Now we know that all sides of a square are equal. So I have named all the sides as A. So let's apply the formula. So UV plus VW plus WX plus XU. So we will write here UV plus VW plus WX plus XU. Now let's write the measurements given. So that is A plus A plus A plus A, right? So A plus A plus A plus A is equal to 4A. So we got the formula for perimeter of a square, that is 4A, or you can write it as 4 into side. Why? Because here the measurement of one side is A. So we got the formula 4 into side, or you can also say 4 into A or 4A. So whenever you get a question to calculate the perimeter of a square, you will use the formula 4 into side. We learned the formula for perimeter of a square. So here we have a question which says find the perimeter of square ABCD. So here we have the figure ABCD and the side is equal to 10 centimeter. So first I will write side is equal to AD is equal to the measurement, that is 10 centimeter. We know the formula for perimeter of a square, that is 4 into side. So I will write the formula. Perimeter of square is equal to 4 into side. We have the value for side, that is 10. So let's substitute 4 into 10 centimeter, that is 4 tens are 40. So we got the perimeter for the square ABCD as 40 centimeter. We learned how to calculate the perimeter of a four-sided shape. Now let's learn how to calculate perimeter of a three-sided figure, that is a triangle. So here we have a triangle ABC with the measurement S1, S2 and S3. So we know that perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. So let's find the perimeter of this triangle. So here the sides are AB plus BC plus CA. So I will write the measurements provided, that is S1, for BC it is S2 and for AC it is S3. So here we have to add all the sides, that is the measurement of all the sides when we are calculating the perimeter of a triangle, that is S1 plus S2 plus S3. So here we have a question which says find the perimeter of triangle PQR. So here we have PQR, triangle PQR, and the measurements are for PQ it is 5 centimeter, for QR it is 8 and for RP it is 3. So first we will write down the given measurements, that is side 1. Let's consider first side as PQ. So PQ is equal to, and what is the measurement? It is 5 centimeter. Next we will write side 2. Let's consider the second side as QR. And QR is equal to 8 centimeter. Next we have the third side as RP or PR. So I will write side 3 as RP and the measurement for RP is 3 centimeter. Now I know the perimeter, the formula for perimeter of a triangle. So I will write perimeter of triangle, that is sum of all sides. So we have the measurement of all the sides, that is PQ, QR and RP. So I will write 5 centimeter plus 8 centimeter plus 3 centimeter. So 5 plus 8 is 13 and 13 plus 3 is 16. So we got the perimeter of triangle PQR as 16 centimeter. So whenever you are finding the perimeter of a triangle, you have to use the formula sum of all sides. So here we have a question that can different shapes have same perimeter? Here we have 3 shapes. First is a triangle ABC. Second is a rectangle PQRS and third is a square WXYZ. Can all these 3 figures or can all these 3 shapes have same perimeter? Let's calculate. So for a triangle, here we have the measurements for all the sides and we know the perimeter of a triangle is sum of all sides, right? So I'll write sum of all sides. So here the sides are AB plus BC plus CA. And what are the measurements? AB is equal to 6 centimeter, BC is equal to 4 centimeter and CA is equal to 6 centimeter. So let's add on these numbers. 6 plus 4 is 10 and 10 plus 6 is 16. So I got the perimeter for the triangle ABC. Let's find the perimeter of the rectangle PQRS. So the formula for perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. So let's write down the formula first, that is 2 into L plus B. So we know L is equal to RS or SR, that is 5 centimeters. So I will write first 2 into SR plus B is equal to RQ or QR, that is 3 centimeter. So I will write RQ. Let's substitute the values, that is 2 into SR is 5 centimeter and QR is 3 centimeter. So 2 into 5 plus 3 is 8. So 8 2s are 16. So we got the perimeter of rectangle PQRS as 16 centimeter. Let's go to the square. So what is the formula for perimeter of a square? It is 4 into side. So first we will write down the formula, that is 4 into side. We have been given the measurement of the side Z, Y or YZ. So I will write 4 into YZ and YZ is equal to 4. So 4 into 4. Now what is 4 into 4? 4 into 4 is 16 centimeter. So we got the perimeter for square WXYZ as 16 centimeter. So as you can see, the perimeter for the triangle is 16 centimeter. Perimeter for rectangle is also 16 centimeter and perimeter for square is also 16 centimeter. So yes, different shapes can have same perimeter. So here we have a word problem based on perimeter of various shapes, that is rectangle or square. So here we have a question which says, find the cost of fencing a square shaped field with this side 1 meter 20 centimeter if the cost of fencing per centimeter is rupees 20. So here we are talking about square shaped field and they are also talking about fencing. So fencing is done around or in the boundaries of a field. So for example, this is a square shaped field ABCD and the fencing has to be done in the boundaries, that is in the boundary of the field, and the cost of fencing is rupees 20 per centimeter. So first we need to find the perimeter, right? The side given is side is equal to 1 meter 20 centimeter. Now we have always learned that when there are two units we cannot conduct any operation. So before we need to convert any of the unit into meter or centimeter, right? So either I will convert meter into centimeter or I'll convert centimeter into meter. So let's convert meter into centimeter. So we know that 1 meter is equal to how many centimeters? 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So here we have 100 and plus 20. So 100 plus 20, that is 120 centimeter. So we found the side is equal to 120 centimeter. Now we will apply the formula for perimeter of a square. So perimeter of a square is equal to 4 into side. So we will write the formula 4 into side. Now we calculated the value for side, that is 120 centimeter. We will substitute the value in the formula. So 4 into 120. Let's solve. 4 zeros are 0, 4 twos are 8 and 4 ones are 4. So we found the perimeter of this square field, that is 480 centimeter. Now according to the question, they say the cost of fencing per centimeter is rupees 20. You need to find the cost of the fencing. Now the formula for finding the cost of fencing is, so first I will write cost of fencing is equal to the amount into perimeter. So that is cost into perimeter. So we know the cost of fencing 1 centimeter is rupees 20 and we have calculated the perimeter as 480. Let's solve it. 2 zeros are 0, 2 8s are 16, 1 is in carryover, 2 4s are 8 plus 1 9 and we will add on this 0, right? So we got the cost for fencing 480 centimeter is rupees 9,600. So in such questions, first what you will do, you will find the perimeter. Now here we had a square shaped field, so I have used the formula for perimeter of a square, that is 4 into side. If here for example we had a rectangular field, so you would have used the formula for perimeter of a rectangle, that is 2 into L plus B. So after finding the perimeter of the field, so here the perimeter was 480 centimeter. Then we will find the cost. Now there is formula for finding the cost of fencing, that is cost into the perimeter, that is cost per centimeter or per meter. So here the cost per centimeter was rupees 20. So I have written 20 into the total perimeter calculated, that was 480. So when I solve 20 into 480, I get the answer as rupees 9600. In the starting of the video, we were talking about decorating the tabletop and the edges of the table. So now with the help of perimeter, you can calculate the measure of the ribbon required to decorate the edges. What about the tabletop and what about the cloth that is required to cover the table? How can you find the measure of the cloth? The measure of the cloth can be found by calculating the area. So let's look at the definition of area. So area is the amount of surface enclosed by a closed figure is called its area. So for example, here we have a closed figure A, B, C, D. So the area enclosed or the region enclosed by the boundaries of this figure is termed as area. So let's learn how to calculate the area of a square and rectangle. Let's learn how to calculate the area of a rectangle. So when we are calculating the area of a rectangle or any shape, we multiply its dimensions. So the formula for area of a rectangle is length into breadth. I will multiply its dimension, that is length and breadth. So here I will write length into breadth. So this is the formula to calculate the area of a rectangle. So let's mention the measure of length and breadth. For example, the length is equal to 13 centimeter and the breadth is equal to 10 centimeter. So let's calculate the area of the rectangle PQRS. So first I will write the given measurement, that is length is equal to PQ is equal to the given measurement, that is 13 centimeter. Next I will mention the breadth, that is QR, and the measure of QR is 10 centimeter. So the formula for area of rectangle, I will write area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So let's substitute the values. Length is equal to 13 centimeter into breadth is equal to 10 centimeter. So 13 into 10 is 130 centimeter square. So here, as you can see, I have added the term square. So when we are talking about area, we write the unit as centimeter square, meter square, kilometer square or millimeter square. And when we are talking about perimeter, we just write centimeter, meter, kilometer or millimeter. So whenever you have to calculate or find the area of a rectangle, you will use the formula length into breadth. We learned how to calculate the area of a rectangle. Now let's learn how to calculate the area of a square. So when we are talking about square, we know that all sides of a square are equal, and we also know that when we are talking about area, we multiply the dimensions. So here I have a square named PQRS with side S, or you can also say I have given the measurement for the side as 2 centimeter. So when we are talking about the formula for area of a square, that will be side into side. Side into side. Why? Because all the sides of a square are equal. You can also write it as side square because side has been multiplied 2 times. So here we have the measurement for side as 2 centimeter. So when I am solving the question, I will write side is equal to, let's consider PS as the side, is equal to 2 centimeter, and the formula for area is area of a square is equal to side into side. And we know the measurement of the side, that is 2 centimeters. So I will write 2 into 2. So 2 into 2 is 4, and I will write 4 centimeter square. So the area of square PQRS is equal to 4 centimeter. Just remember, whenever we are mentioning the unit for area, we have to mention centimeter square. So when you are calculating the area of a square, you have to write side into side or side square, and then you need to substitute the given values. Let's solve a word problem using the concept of area. So here we have a question which says the base of a pool measuring 400 centimeter by 300 centimeter is to be covered by rectangular tiles measuring 25 centimeter by 8 centimeter. Find the number of tiles required. So let's interpret this question. The question says that the base of a pool that is measuring 400 by 300 centimeter. So the measure of length is 400 centimeter and the measure of breadth is 300 centimeter. Now this base has to be covered by rectangular tiles measuring 25 centimeter by 8 centimeter. That means the measure of one tile is 25 by 8 centimeter. Right, so let's consider the length as 25 and the breadth as 8. Now after finding the area of the entire pool and the area of one tile, we can find the number of tiles required to cover the entire base. So first we will calculate the area of the base of the pool. So we know that length of the base of the pool is equal to 400 centimeter, that is given in the question. We also know the breadth, so we will mention the next statement, that is breadth of the base of the pool that is 300 centimeter. So we understood that it is a rectangle. We know the formula for area of a rectangle, that is length into breadth. So I will write area of a rectangle is equal to L into B. We will substitute the values. So length is 400 and breadth is 300. So let's multiply 400 into 300. So 4 3s are 12, and we will add the zeros, that is 1 2 3 4. There are 4 zeros. That means the area of the base of the pool is 1,20,000 centimeter square. Now let's calculate the area of the tile. So we know that length of the tile is equal to 25 centimeters. So I will mention length of the tile is equal to 25 centimeter. Next statement, that is the breadth of the tile. So I will write breadth of the tile is equal to 8 centimeter, that is also mentioned in the question. Now according to the measurement, we understood it is a rectangle, so we will write the formula for area of a rectangle. So we will write area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So here length is 25 and breadth is 8. Let's calculate. 8 5s are 40. So 4 will go in the carryover and we will write 0. 8 to the 16 plus 4, that is 20. So we got the area of one tile as 200 centimeter. Now we have the area of the entire base and the area of one tile. How will you calculate the number of tiles? So we will write number of tiles is equal to, that is area of the base divided by area of one tile. So area of the base we calculate 1,20,000 centimeter square, and area of one tile was calculated as 200 centimeter square. Let's solve this. I can cancel the zeros in the denominator with the zeros in the numerator. So both the zeros have been cancelled. Let's cancel the remaining part. So 2 1s are 2, and let's cancel the numerator. 2 6 are 12 and 2 zeros. So I got the answer as 600 tiles. So 600 tiles are required to cover the entire base of this pool. So in such questions, first you have to identify whether the given figure is a square or a rectangle, and then you need to apply the formula. And if you get a question to find the number of tiles, what you will do, you will write the area of the entire figure divided by the area of one tile. So here I have written the formula as area of the base of the pool divided by area of one tile. So I got the answer as 600 tiles. So students, in today's video we learned about perimeter and area. Under perimeter, we learned about the meaning of perimeter, that is perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. And under perimeter, we learned how to calculate perimeter of a square, that is 4 into side, perimeter of a rectangle, that is 2 into length plus breadth. L is equal to length and B is equal to breadth. Next, we learned how to calculate the perimeter of a triangle, that is sum of all sides. So, triangle has 3 sides, so it is S1, that is side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. Next, we moved on to area and we learned about the meaning of the term area. And under area, we learned how to calculate the area of a square and rectangle. Area of a square is calculated by multiplying the sides, that is side into side, or we can also write it as side square, and for rectangle it is calculated as L into B, that is length into breadth. When we are talking about perimeter, the units are mentioned as meter, centimeter, kilometer or millimeter. But when we are talking about area, the units are mentioned as centimeter square, meter square, millimeter square or kilometer square. So, when we are talking about area, you have to mention the square, that is centimeter square, and when we are talking about perimeter, you will just mention the unit, that is meter or centimeter. So, that's all for today's video. Thank you everyone.